Hey you, yes you, watching this video. You need to stop distracting yourself and lock in. How, you may ask? Well, give me 20 minutes of your time today, cause that's less time you would spend watching Netflix anyway. This video isn't flashy, it's not fancy, but it is a real, raw, and authentic video from somebody who is currently on their journey, changing their life from the internet. I hope you apply this information. Enjoy. Welcome to another episode of Kaika TV. I'm your host, Kaika, and I pray that everybody is having a blessed, productive day. I pray that everybody is feeling good. I pray that you're looking good. And I just pray that God is just working in your life in whatever way he's working in your life. Today we got a banger. Y'all know I'm coming with value back to back to back to back to back, you know? If you're new to Kaika TV, man, Kaika TV is all about giving you guys value. It's a value exchange. As I am on the journey of becoming the best version of myself, I want you guys to become the best version of yourselves. So I want to give you guys, whether it's Bible success secrets, whether it's wisdom that you can apply to your life today that I'm applying to my life. And honestly, I really just want you guys to think. I like to share perspectives where maybe you ain't thought about it before, but I like to give you guys the value that ultimately helps change my life, okay? Today is a very important video because, as you can see in every video, I'm in a different environment. I like to leave the four walls of my bedroom, the four walls of my house, and step out into nature. There's just something about nature that just heals. God put something in nature and in man, and when they're together, there's something powerful that happens. I'm still putting my finger on it, but it's just the experience when you're outside. It's just something that just not only gives you a breath of fresh air, but it just allows you to connect deeper with God. So when I go and spend my time with God and spend my alone time, I like to step outside, go on a walk, go out on a trail. I like to search on Google. Any trail that is near me, I like to go on Google, search a trail, and just go explore that trail, see what I can look at, see what God is showing me today. And you know, it's iconic or ironic that today we're talking about environment, we're talking about habitat, and how if you're not an individual that learns to change your habitat, you're going to become your habitat. Your environment really shapes and molds you, okay? Habitat equals habits. And I want you guys to understand that. Your habitat equals the habits that you are going to have over your lifetime. We are habitual beings, and what that means is everything that you do in your life is a habit. So if you don't like where you're at right now, you have to understand your habits brought you to where you're at right now. So if you're lazy, you have built up habits that cause you to become lazy. If you are purpose-driven, you built up habits that cause you to be purpose-driven. So you become the product of your environment. You become the product of your habitat, right? Where are you dwelling? Who are you dwelling amongst? Because when I look at the habitat and the habit, or not the habitat, yeah, the habitat and the environment that I grew up in, like, I'm very grateful for my mom because she took us out of toxic environments because she knew that we couldn't grow in toxic environments. So she took us out of toxic environments and placed us into a cultivating environment to where we can grow. And one thing she did and made sure to do was to create and cultivate an environment so me and my sister can grow in the things of God. If you want to grow, you have to make sure you put yourself in position to grow. You have to make sure that you put yourself in the best environment for you to grow. A lot of people aren't getting to the next level in their life for the simple fact of where you are positioning yourself. You're not positioning yourself in the best way where you can win. We can no longer make up an excuse for ourselves when it comes to our environment that we placed. If we have a bedroom, understand this. If you have a bedroom, you have to create it to a incubator and to a cultivator, because like I understand that for all the people that is under 18 or still living with their parents, like I understand that there's only so much you can do. But one thing I learned is I'm not going to let my environmental be the excuse of why I can't get to the next level in my life, right? You have to have a no excuse mentality. You have to be willing to step outside the box, step outside the four walls. I mean, we all have parks, we all have trails, we all have something that's outside of our current environment, right? So if you can't necessarily change your entire environment, step into a new environment so you can get to that next level, because we want to get to the stage of our life where we are developing new habits and new things that is good, that is geared towards getting us to the next level in our life, right? You have a destination that you want to get to in your life. You have a destination, but in order to get to that destination, you have to change. Sometimes you have to change the route. Sometimes you have to take a detour. Sometimes, like, we have to change the vehicle, right? So if we're not changing the vehicle in our life that's going to get us there, then will you ever get to that destination? Yeah, you can get to that destination. You can either take a slug bug or you can take a Lambo. Which one do you want to use? Because at the end of the day, you can get there faster, you can get there slower. A lot of people think that it's better to get to that end destination slower than faster. And, you know, that's not the smartest way. That's not the smartest way to really think. Like, if you can get to a destination faster, take the fast route, right? If the fast route is still morally correct, if the fast route is still allows you to operate in integrity and be your authentic self, then take that fast route. You feel me? Don't just go out there and try to cheat your way to success, cheat your way to becoming the best version of yourself. Don't do that, because ultimately it's not going to benefit you in the long run. Sometimes slower is better, but for the most part, when it comes to success, when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself, like, if there's an accelerated path, you want to take that accelerated path. For me, my accelerated path was my mom changing our environment, which allowed us to change our habits, which allowed us to become the person that we want to be by implementing early habits that allowed us to become that person. You feel me? Because the reality is your habits, you are your habits. Put it that way. You are your habits. So if we do not change our environment, if we do not learn to cultivate new environments, then you're ultimately going to become wherever you're at. This is why if you put a man in a hood, most of the time that person is going to become his hood. He's going to become like his hood. If you put a man in the suburbs, he's going to most likely have a good head on his shoulders. And this is what the government has been able to do successfully. He'll put the black community in the hood. He'll put the white community in the suburbs, right? So, I mean, it's all around us. It's all around us. Like, the principle is all around us. Wherever you are placed at, right? Wherever you are placed at, that's what you become. So if you want to become somebody greater, put yourself in an environment to where you can grow and you can become better and you can grow to become the best version of yourselves, okay? The principle of association. I want you guys to hear this. We become like those we surround ourselves with. So Choose your social circles wisely to align your habits with your goals, okay? I want you to understand that your social influence play a huge role when it comes to your habitat, okay? You become who you surround yourself with, right? Think about the people you surround yourself with on a daily basis. You're going to become like you're going to become like those people. You are the average of the five people you surround yourself with on a daily basis. You think about those 5 people. Do you want to become those individuals? Think about it. Are they where you want to be right now? Are they living their best life, or are they miserable, or are they doing things that ain't adding value to themselves? Really think about that. So in the future, like, okay, if I don't want to be these people, if I'm not trying to be these people, I need to change my circle. I need to become somebody better. You feel me? You got to really think about that so you can get to that next level. Surround yourself with people that's going to better your life. Surround yourself with people that's going to add value to you. Surround yourself with people that want to see you win. Surround yourself with people that is winning. Because a lot of times people surround themselves around dummies, and you're gonna be the 5th dummy if you really don't lock in. You're gonna be the 5th dummy. So surround yourself with people that want to see you win, bro. Surround yourself with people that can pull out your potential. Surround yourself with people that are better than you. Don't be the smartest, the best person in your circle. Surround yourself with people who can really add that value to you. Okay, the next principle I want to share with you guys is the principle of convenience. Make the healthy choice, the easy choice, by organizing your environment to support your desired habits. I need you to understand that when we set ourselves up to win, you feel me? When you set yourself up to win and you make success an easy access to you, meaning if I want to win, I know to surround myself with books, because books is going to take me to the next level. If I want to win, I'm going to make sure that I can access people that are better than me, because they're going to take me to the next level. Vice versa. Right? If you don't want to win, surround yourself with drugs. Surround yourself with alcohol. Surround yourself with video games all the time. Surround yourself with people that just have drama in their life. Whatever is at access to you, right? Whatever is accessible to you, understand that those are also going to create your habits, right? The crazy thing is, what's really changing our generation right now is the access to pornography. See, pornography damages your mind. Pornography damages your soul for real. And it's so accessible to us that it's destroying us, and it's making us lazy. It's making us more lustful, right? It's feeding into that flesh. So we have to, if you want to win that battle of pornography, truly you have to step into your purpose, and truly you need to find God, and you need to fear God, because it's the fear of it's the fear of the Lord that gives us the discipline to even step onto our purpose, to even walk with integrity. You feel me? So there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things that is accessible to us, and we have to make sure to eliminate the distractions and make purposeful things that add value to us more accessible, so we can access success. Because the reality is, most people ain't accessing success. Most people is accessing to have more distractions that they have access to, that is stopping them from stepping into the fullness of who they really are and who they're supposed to be. Okay. The next principle that I have for you guys is the principle of consistency. Establishing regular routines can make desired behaviors more automatic and consistent. Okay. Think about the routines that you have in your life right now. I mean, you wake up every morning and you brush your teeth. That's a routine. Well, I hope you brush your teeth because it would be kind of nasty if you didn't. But that's the routine. You wake up every morning. Maybe you drink your coffee. Maybe you read your book. Maybe you hop on a video game. You have a routine in your life right now. And you have a routine that you're consistent in. You need to think about the routine in your environment. You need to think about the routines that you have in your habitat. Because if the routines in your habitat ain't adding value to you, if the routine in your habitat ain't getting you to the next level in your life, you need to change your routine. You need to change your systems that you operate on a daily basis. See, I had to change a lot of things with my life because I would wake up, play the video games. I would wake up and go on my phone. I had to change the routines because I was chasing dopamine shots that I got from the video games, that I got from my phone, that I got from this, that I got from that. So I was chasing dopamine instead of chasing purpose. So we have to be purpose-driven individuals so we can get to the next level in our life. But it really starts with a mindset flip. You have to first understand that, yo, look, I'm valuable. I'm important. I'm a person of value. And if I don't get up and work on my person now, I will never become future me. Look at what you're doing right now, because the reality is what you're doing right now will determine who you become. So you won't change who you are if you don't change right now. You can have a goal, you can have a vision of who you want to be, but if you're not living in the moment, trying to be that person in your future, you will always remain the same, right? So this is why it's important for you to understand that consistency is the key in what we do every single day. You need to be consistent at becoming better. You need to be consistent at eliminating distractions and doing things that really add value to your life, because value is the key. We need to be adding value every single day, bro. Every single day. And sometimes adding value just looks like stepping outside and walking for 20 minutes. Reading a chapter a day, right? Start with the little wins, the little gains. Don't always try to make drastic change. Start with little change, little wins, and be consistent in the little and add on to it, right? Add on to it. So be consistent in what we are doing, okay? Be consistent. The next principle I got for y'all is the principle of environmental design. Design your physical spaces to promote the habits you want to cultivate. A well-organized environment fosters productivity. The reason why a lot of people is lazy is lazy because your environment is promoting laziness. If your environment is promoting laziness, how can you expect to be productive? So sometimes you got to clean your bedroom, fold your clothes, right? Clean off your desk, that so you can really step in and put yourself in that headspace and in that physical space to make you want to work. Like for me, I had to clean my room. I had to fold my clothes. I had to clean off my desk. I have to do all of that so I can work in an organized manner. And sometimes, for real, like the design space for me to work clearly is to step outside of my four walls and step into nature like this, bro. Whether it's windy, whether it's cloudy, whether it's rainy, it don't matter, bro, because it's all designed by God, and anything in God's design is good. And that's something we have to understand when it comes to just us stepping into the fullness of who we are. Like, we're designed by God, meaning we're good, meaning we all have the ability to create and make things and allow things to happen. So we need to create the environment, put ourselves in the environment that's going to allow us to win. All right, we need to win. The next principle I have for y'all is the principle of peer influence. Peer influence. Be mindful of the influence your peers have on your habits and surround yourself with those who support your positive goals. See, this almost went with the first principle we talked about, right? The first principle we talked about when it came to your social influence. It's the same thing with your peer influences. Like, think about your friends. Do your friends want to get you to the next level? Do your friends have goals that is aligned with your goals? Do your friends want the best interest in you? Like, think about that. Like, a lot of people put themselves in positions to be friends with individuals who do not line up with their goals, bro. I had to get rid of all my friends. And what I mean by that is when I say get rid of, I had to separate myself and put myself in this season of isolation so I can find my morals, so I can find my standards, find what I stand for. Because if a person that stands for nothing falls for everything. So I had to put I had to put my foundation together so when the influences of my friends come my way, guess what? I'm not going to be shaken. I'm going to stay solid and stay 10 on what I stand for and what God called me to stand for. And that's me. I had to do that for myself. So you going to have to do that for yourself because your friends going to be like, come on, bro, let's go drink. Let's go smoke. Let's go do this play. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And if your friends is telling you to come do things that ain't aligned with your purpose and ain't aligned with your vision, man, you need to change your circle. You need to change your friends because I stopped wanting to hang out with the people that let's go smoke. Let's go drink. Let's go do this. I stopped wanting to hang out with those people, and I started to find people that was like, let's go to this conference. Let's go watch this educational. Let's go listen to this speaker, bro. Let's go to the library. Let's go read for an hour. Like, you feel me? I had to start hanging out with those people because, man, those are the people I want to surround myself with. Let's go on a hike. Like, come on, bro. Hang out with people that is aligned with your vision. Hang out with people that is aligned with what you want to do so you can get to that next level in your life together. All right? And when I tell you guys, environment is everything, yo. Environment is everything. You gotta learn to truly creating a healthy environment that's gonna allow you to live better, move better, eat better, breathe better, do better. Right? We should always be trying to better ourselves. Understand that it's not about what you can't control. It's about what you can control. So when you focus on the controllables, when you focus on the things that you can control in your life, and you begin to shift those and tweak those into your favor, man, watch the little change and watch the person that you become a week, 2, 3 weeks from now, right? Give yourself a month for real. Give yourself a month. Allow yourself to create a new system, to create a new routine, to identify and be aware of, okay, this needs change because this ain't working out the way it's supposed to work out. So allow yourself to really connect with yourself on what needs improvement, what needs to be refined, and what needs to be cut out. Give yourself that time. Don't be hard on yourself because ultimately, bro, it's a process. It's a journey. Fall in love with the journey. Fall in love with the process and watch who you become. Everything starts with your habitat, yo. Create your habitat. Create your environment. Take control of what you can't control and watch you become the person that you want to become. I hope this video added value to you guys. Make sure you leave a comment down below of something you learned, something that stuck out to you. Leave a like on this video. Maybe share this video with one person that needs a habitat change, that needs a mindset change, that needs a new perspective. And make sure you subscribe to Kaika TV because we have a lot to come. My name is Kaika and I'm out. Peace.